Hello, I'm Rocketbug5977 and welcome to episode number 9 of Rocket World, my single player survival Let's Play series. Today there's an awful lot going in and it's all about the base as it says in the title. So as there's so much to get on with, we're going to jump straight on in. So let's go. Today you find me in the main base and as you can see the floor is pretty much complete now. But that's not all I've been working on, you see. I've done a lot of work since we last caught up for an episode. Let's go and have a quick look and see what's going on outside. And I do have a job to do out there as well, so let's go and do that as well. Right, now if we take a step back, have a look. There's a lot of work been going on, a lot of floors have gone in. And the most complicated part of that was putting in this diagonal cut all the way through the outside blocks and putting in a black band going around. Everything would have been really easy if it wasn't for that. It's been a nightmare and everything's had to be cut out by 2 blocks, and I've done the best I can to try and work out where everything goes. What we're going to do is we're going to try and mirror what we've got on the ground floor here, or the first floor depending on where you live. We're going to put it on this next floor up here and then perhaps up there as well. I don't have any blue glass on me, but I can certainly put in the concrete elements here to make it look like it's all coming together a little bit more. Right, let's get on with that. So what I think we'll do is we'll get some scaffolding going up about here. And we'll go up and have a look and see about putting some blocks in. Right, these have got to be built up here, and that joins up with that there. And likewise this comes down here. If you're wondering what this is, you can see it's my little lava farm that's been keeping me in lava. Right, let's add another level if needed. This bit here is okay, but it does look like we need to come down. If I can remember what the pattern is. Yep, that bit needs to be built up. Goes to there, and then we're going to build on those 2 blocks there as well. So let's go up a bit further. So I think it was that one there and that one there. Looks about right. That's coming down here, and we'll have some windows in some of these and some of the quartz stair blocks in the other. Right, that's up as far as we go up to this level up here. In fact, that's going to be level 100 up there, isn't it? Yeah, so that's pretty good going. Right, there's lots of missing floors at the moment, but if we have a look around here, I've been putting in a lot of grass around here, and it goes all the way around the other side as well. I've been keeping it a mirror image really, so it's easy to explain what's going on. So I filled in pretty much a lot of this area here since the last episode. So I've had to do a lot of digging and finding dirt blocks and grass blocks to do that. So that's that job done. Right, on to the next. Okay, I think we've got time to do a little bit of work on this side of the building as well. Put in some of these outside columns here and here, like that. So let's start building up here. Right, let's see how far that takes us. Ooh, that's not very nice, is it, looking at that? Right, okay, that's getting us into the right sort of area. And let's start putting some of these on here. Bringing these down here. Right. That might be a little bit high. Put some of these up here. And coming down here as well. Right, that looks about right. Okay, next job. That's we've got the wrong tool there. I always like this bit. It's quite satisfying doing that. There we could have put one in there as well, couldn't we? wonder if we can do that quickly now. Let's put something down there. A bit higher than that. Oh yeah, we didn't like that view, did we? A little bit higher. I'd say that's pretty good. Looks like we're losing the light a little bit. Right, hopefully this is the last bit. And then we're down again. I don't know, what do you think? I quite like that. Right, there we go. That's good. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to take these grey and orange. I've got a feeling I might bend them into the centre somehow or other, but that's not decided yet. Right, well, that's the end of that day, so let's see what else we can get done. Now, the next job to be done is to gather some more quartz. No, it's not very exciting going and mining in the nether, but I thought at least we get to have a look at the base as we go along the horse road track back to spawn. And also I'll start digging out some of the tunnels that we've got leading away from the nether hub, and so that I can put the ice path in there. So I'm going to do a little bit of digging down and preparing the way for the ice roads. So let's jump on a horse and we'll have a look and see what the base looks like as we pass along. As we go around the corner at the top of the hill here, and then just up a little bit further, if we turn round and have a look back, sort of at the top of this hill here, we should get a reasonably good view of the base. So there, I mean, you can see that great big circular cutout, an elliptical cutout going all the way through. I've also done a fair bit of work right at the back there on the tower that's going to go up behind as well. So lots of things are happening there, but let's get on over to the spawn base. Right, here we are over at spawn, so let's go and find our great big log, which is still here, and we'll climb down here, if it allows us. Come on, in we go. There we go, and we're ready to head into the nether. Right, let's have a look. Get the shield ready. There's always trouble. Right, now this tunnel's going to be interesting because underneath here it drops out into this cavern over here. So I'm going to have to be fairly careful. In fact, I've got a feeling is this the line? That might be that line there that we're cutting out. So let's have a look and see what happens. Right. Let's grab, we've got some blocks here. So what I want to do is I want this to be, so if I imagine that the ice is going to be at this level here, what I want is some lower half slabs down here. Right, let's get the crafting table out. And we'll make a load of those. Can we not craft those into slabs? Oh yes, can. Didn't see that, don't know why. Well, that'll do to start with. Let's hang on to that in case we get far away. Oop, where are we? There we are. Right, so the ice will sit on top of this, and this will stop mobs spawning in the small gaps in between the ice. Because what's going to happen is the ice is going to be sat here and here, and then if I can move, there's also going to be here and here, small gaps in between, so hopefully the lower half slabs will stop the worst things from spawning down there. Right, as you can see, I've come through here in my haste. Let's pick up some netherrack, because we've destroyed the walls, haven't we? Oh, I think the walls were ready to fall down anyway, weren't they? Okay. Yes, I think they were. So this is where we're going to put the ice road. I'll do a little bit of work on this, and I think I'll come back in a minute. I've now mined out 56 blocks of quartz, and I've laid 100 blocks of these, well, 100 blocks distant of this row of deep slate slabs. So that's it for this part of mining in the nether. I'm going to head back to base and see what we can do next. Right, the last job of the day is to put in some more of these elevators. I'm not quite sure what they're called really. I sort of nominally called them sideways rocket elevators. When I've finished making the next one, we'll have a ride in them and see what they do. And perhaps you can tell me if they've already been invented in Minecraft, because I don't know. It's just something that I've come up with. Right, well, let's go and have a look, see what we can do. Right, first things first is to head up. Oh, looks like we've had some fish spawning in our elevators. And we're going to go up to the next level and build a sort of platform, copying this sort of layout here, because we haven't got a floor to go up to yet. And we'll use that as the basis for building our elevator. Right, so let's go up to the top of this. Should be up to about level 80. One more. There. And then if we copy what's below, we'll be going across there. There'll be something there. That goes into that corner. That goes to there. And then we build across to, and then how many do we go across there? So we've got one in there, one there. It looks like we've got some more fish using our elevator again. Oh dear, that's so funny. Right, and you can see we've got soul sand there, but what's going to happen is we're going to have the soul sand on this side this time, so that when we come up to this one, actually we don't want that soul sand yet because we've got to put the kelp in, so hang on a minute, am I doing this right? Yes, so that's going to be kelp. Oh, we need to put a block in there as well, and let's grab that, because otherwise the side of the elevator is not going to work. Let's take that out. Oop, I was going to say without standing on it, but too late. And that's all glass on that side, so that means we've got glass in front here. Solid blocks going up. Oh, that's not a solid block. Solid concrete blocks going up there, there and there. I'm not sure what that one is. I can't remember if it's glass or not. Let's have a quick look. Right, so that's solid going up there. So, and then it's mainly the front. Oh, okay, that's down. Need to go back up. So we were saying that this is solid there. And what we do is we tend to walk in on this one. So that one tends to be glass. That comes across there. These are all going to be solid. And what's going to happen is as that comes up, that's going to be blocked off solid so that you can't go up any higher on that bubble column. Right, now all we need to do is put the glass in all, well, let's get that on there. Put the glass in all the way up. These are going to go all the way up. Until we reach that point there. And we probably can't put that in, can we? Yes, we can. Okay, so the glass comes up to there. And the elevator, that bubble column is going to come up from there. So let's go down and put the concrete in. So I guess we might as well do that as well. Oops. How much further? Oh, we're almost there, aren't we? let's just go one over the edge there, block that off, and drop down. Right, so that's that bit. So that's going to go up to there, and that salt sand we'll replace with earth for the time being, because we need to put in all water. So that goes in there. Now, to stop the water leaking out here, we need a couple of buttons. So got a couple of buttons. They're going to go, oops, come on. That's going to go in there, and then we need to go up to the top and drop some water down that column. Right, and where's our bucket of water? There, right. We go down in there. Let's grab our kelp. This comes all the way up. Did I get all the way up to the top? Oop. If I can jump out. Yes, I did. That's good. So as you can see, that's now all water, solid water. I can't even remember what we call it now. Water source blocks. That's the word I was looking for. That goes in there, and then we have that going up to there. So in theory, we come straight up. Right, now how does this actually work? Let's do a quick demonstration. If I go down here, that was interesting. Not quite sure why I took damage there. And go down to here, we come out here. Now, normal water elevators work by just taking you from one side to the other. But this one, when you get in the column, you can just sidestep and you can choose whether you want to get out on the different levels. So that kind of keeps things nice and simple. And I wonder if I can get straight down through there. Yes, I can. There we go. And the same is going to go for these. You can drop down there. Once you've dropped down there, if you want to go down the next level, you just step to the side, and it provides quite a quick... Oh, I've pulled this one out as well, have I? Oh, okay. I've been busier than I thought. Quite ages ago when I dug this. I wonder if I can get out. These are not water source blocks, are they? But we can get out into here, and then up into here. So step to the side, step to the side, and there we go. And that's how it works. All I need to do now is build this one on the other side, the down shaft, and then that'll be done. Right, well, I'll get onto that and we'll see how it goes. The elevator is now in, and as you can see, I've been doing a bit of work on the front of the base and the sides as well, because we've extended everything up onto the sort of from the ground first all the way up to the second floor. Although I have got that big blank patch in the middle of the second floor at the moment, so I think that's going to be a window or a landing pad of some kind at some point for when I've got some elytra. But I've made big progress on the outside of the base as well as on the inside with lifts. So let's have a quick look quickly at the outside before we go inside again, and we'll see what I've been up to. Right, if I jump over here, you can see that most of the front facade is in correctly. There was one slight problem down the sides, and that is I ran out of quartz, so I've not extended the quartz all the way up the sides. It's pretty much finished on the other side in just the same way, so I won't linger too long there. As you can see, the colours are going all the way up and around. Now on the inside, first floor, the ground floor hasn't changed. Let's have a quick look in here. So here is where you can see everything, because all the floors have been taken out, of course. Right, so we've got all of these elevators put on this side, but I've also extended these elevators up as well. And I don't know if you remember my earlier episode where I told you a little bit about what these elevators were going to be. They're a little bit of a mystery why I've got one set of elevators on one side that goes up and down the different floors, and then another set on the other side. Well, let's try them out quickly. Let's go down a level and we'll see what happens. We know this one goes floor by floor, And this one over here, if we shoot up, there we go, we end up here. This one goes to every 50th floor. So at the moment, if you look top left, it says I'm on Y level 90. This one will actually top out and have a change at level 100, where you'll be able to get in and out of the elevators. So that's why it's bypassed all those floors down there. So these are all done. So if we whiz across here quickly, you can see quite easily that we're on level 90. So there we go. Do we want to get on 80? No. Let's go down to 70. Level 70? No, let's go down to the main hall. There we go, level 60. And if we wanted to go, just want to get some bits off level 80 quickly, just go 1, 2, and then pop out the door, and there you are. Although, if you want to get down at the moment, the only way you can do that is to go up another level and then shoot across to this one here, because I haven't put any floors in. But that's a minor point. Right, well there we go. That's what we've managed to put in today. We've done a ton of work on the outside of the base, although it's not quite finished. And we've put in the elevators and all sorts of other bits as well. So that brings us to the end of today's episode. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed watching me working on the base today. I've had a lot of fun doing it, so well, I hope it inspires you to do some work on your bases as well. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then please do leave a like. We're getting close to 100 subscribers, so if you subscribe, that will also be very helpful. It will get us up to that magic 100 level, and I think I've come up with a new skin that we're going to do, so when we get to 100, I'll put the new skin on and use it for whatever use it's going to be. So, thank you again for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye!